Let's welcome up our next wonderfully talented member of the CSL community, Miss Laura Perry. Please come on. So Laura is going to read some poetry, and she's going to play some harp. She is also interested, if anyone else is interested, please come talk to her about creating a Center for Spiritual Living writing community, right? So this is poetry, and here, let me get you a mic. So this is poetry and prose, and what kind of writing are we talking about?
The writers group would be for people writing fiction, writing nonfiction, technical writing, creative writing, probably more toward creative writing because most technical writers generally know what they're doing. Now that said, it doesn't mean we don't know what we're doing, but creative writers in particular, poets and so on, need a soundboard to bounce the ideas off, and then we can critique each other in a friendly way. And just share ideas with each other and let each other know when contests or new magazines are out and so on.
Wonderful. So if you're a creative writer, Laura Perry is your contact here. Let's get that thing started. And you actually have a special, how should I say this, revelation tonight, a new thing that you have brought for afterward, and tell us about that. What's happening afterward?
I am, for the first time in my life, and possibly the last, selling a book that I have been reading this poetry out of for 30 years that I've never published.
It's a brand new publication, a book of poetry.
Literally off the presses. There are 25 copies, and I have hand-numbered them, and when they are gone, if I ever get around to publishing them again before I die, or, go somewhere, great. Otherwise, you're the lucky ones if you got them now.
So if you like this poetry, buy all 25, and that will be great inspiration for her to print more.
Oh, absolutely, definitely.
And before I sit down, let's do anything. Tell us a little bit about this harp.
My harp, my dad, this is the third harp my dad built for me. When I graduated from college, he handed me a harp. That would be the first one that he had built for me with his own hands from a kit called Music Maker's Biz. And that harp I grew out of pretty quickly. And I said, I need a bigger harp, I need more strings. And he said, okay, so we found a bigger harp with more strings. And he built me a second harp. That would be the harp that I haven't played for 6 years and I need to get back to speed on. This third harp is one that has fabulous tone that I can take anywhere with me and I use to accompany my voice sometimes. And so that's the one I will be using tonight for the poem that has a melody. They call those songs, I think.
Well, grace us with your poetry and your song.
I wrote this poem when I was 16. I was 17. Okay. Parallel forms. Stepping from a cellist's world, I see you silently dancing. Body an instrument of the mind, fine-tuned to the world you flow, whirling and turning to leap with grace. You show us the joy that we have cloaked behind life's cryptic shadow, where restless dreams of inner beasts drive us to clothe naked feelings with jest, while we, the foolish mortals we are, see only what we can grasp. Dancer, you, like a caressing breeze, touch our pain-filled souls. Eyes averted, your hands reach out to embrace and release our pain. Dancer, my friend, the beauty you are allows me to see myself. One soul, one living mind, 1,000 trembling thoughts dancing across my strings. This one I wrote 6 years ago. It's called Fallen Angel. It comes from my thought of, what if we look at things that happen in the Bible from a different angle? Fallen Angel. Once God filled rocky oceans in, made homes for every living thing. I felt a rush of fateful wind, then heard a gruesome snap of wing. He fell so fast we barely see, beseeching God, that trailing wind. Downward spiral, feathers freed. Still heard that grinding snap of wing. When wing is twice the length of frame, Flight becomes the only thing that lifts you to a higher plane. Joy can't survive the snap of wing. A heart grows heavy. Love unspilled, separate from beloved kin, can empty and with lead be filled, remembering bitter snap of wing. That's just to make me feel more secure. Here in the sanctuary, lit by a few small candles, I say a prayer for the world. And here in the sanctuary, I sit in silence and I light a candle for my friend. He asks me, why do I light these candles? Why? When the world seems so unchanged by the light of one small flame. But here in the sanctuary, I see the truth of love and light in that one small candle flame. And here in the sanctuary, I feel a peace within me fill every gap and make me whole. So if you ask me, why do I light these candles? Why, when the world seems so unchanged by the light of one small flame? But here in the sanctuary, I'm in my corner of the world. It is brighter by one.